To Dev Prasad Shetty, the founder of Narayana Hrudayalaya. So kindly come over to the stage, Sister. I would also like to call upon Dr. Ekrup Kaur, the Secretary to the Government, Sri Pawan Kumar Lalpati, the Director, Professor Lavkan Bhatt, Chair Vision Group on Nanotechnology, to kindly come over, and Sri Professor P.S. Anil Kumar, Chair of CEC Bengaluru India Nano 2024. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you would all agree with me, it was indeed a fruitful 2 days, and we have now come to the stage of the announcement of the awards and the valedictory. On behalf of Department of Science and Technology and of course KSTES, I am Shankar Prakash, extending a very, very warm welcome to all of you for the poster, exhibitor, NanoSparks Awards presentation and valedictory. Tamagelarigu, the Samaropa Samarambhake Adarada Swagata, Suswagata, very hearty welcome to all of you. In the interest of time, straight away I would request Professor P.S. Anil Kumar, the Chair of CEC Bengaluru India Nano 2024 and also the Dean of Admin and Finance, Professor Department of Physics, for the overview of the conference. Professor Anil.
Thank you. Sri Bosiraju, Honorable Minister, Dr. Devi Shetty, Professor Lavkan Bhatt, Dr. Ekrup Kaur, Mr. Lalpati, and Mr. Jagadish, and ladies and gentlemen, we had a wonderful conference. I hope that all of you agree. On a Saturday evening, at this time, if this hall is full, that tells about the intensity of this conference. As you are aware, we started with a tutorial. So this year we had 2 parallel tutorials. One is on nanofabrication, nanomaterials characterization, the other one is on nano in biology. And both the halls were full like this, upstairs. So earlier we used to have only one track, and this year we had 2 different tracks. I don't know whether we went back after the COVID as a complete in-person meeting, that's why so many people came, or as the nano is becoming much more popular. Anyway, both the sessions were fully attended, and then we had a wonderful inauguration session. And then followed by that, we had 4 plenary speakers, and all the lectures were excellent. So you will agree to me that it was outstanding presentations by the plenary speakers. And then this conference, we had 3 parallel tracks. One is on nano in energy, one is nano in healthcare, and the third one is nano in climate. And all the lectures, speakers from all over the world came here and gave excellent lectures. And I would say that, more than that, the audience were so attentive that the session chair had to stop the questions and move to the next lecture because still questions were persisting, and I could see that, the participants were, crowding around the speaker during lunchtime, during tea break, and this tells you that how useful this conference was. Similarly, this time, first time we have hit 200 posters. Actually, we had space only for 200. We received much more posters and screened down to 200. And 200 posters were presented during this meeting. The students from all over the country, from all major institutions came here and presented their work. So in that way, according to me, as a chair of the conference, I'm extremely happy, and I'm thankful to my conference executive committee for, we met several times to make this program, and it was a fantastic experience, and I think it was a wonderful culmination of 2 days of deliberation. And also I should thank the government of Karnataka for the wholehearted support. See, I conducted many conferences at IISc. As a chair of the conference, immediately after the conference, the job is to settle the accounts and, before the conference, find out the funding for the conference, etc. I would say that this is one such conference where the conference chair didn't have to worry about anything. So this tells about the intensity of the support. Way back in 2007 itself, Government of Karnataka, under the Vision Group led by Professor C.N.R. Rao, understood the importance of nanoscience and nanotechnology, and this conference series started, which is unique in the country. No state government is running such conferences in the country, and this is the 13th edition. And on 13th edition, on the valedictory, such a big audience in this hall tells how important this conference is. And also, what we saw here is 3 days of activity, but the activity started few months back in terms of Nano Java. I was there in the Reva University. The feedback the students gave, it was fantastic. So the name of Bangalore India Nano has gone to all over the country, in every state. We had it in Rajasthan, different states. Probably next time we will even spread further, because there are a lot of requests from different parts of the country to have this Nano Jadas, means these experimental kits going to different part of the country. And also we had a quiz program, national quiz. 430 students registered for the quiz, and then there were regional quizzes, and finally 4 participants came to Bangalore. There was a live quiz that was happening. The hall was full with 600 students sitting in the auditorium, and they're cheering. The various colleges in and around Bangalore came and attended 3 lectures on the nanoscience. So I also attended all those 3 lectures, and it was wonderful. Not only that, today afternoon you might have seen that there were NanoSparks event in this room, and industry panel discussions upstairs. And at the end of the day, I am really overwhelmed to say that it was a fantastic conference. With this, let me thank all of you and the Government of Karnataka and all the conference executive committee members and the juries for different awards. And with this, let me conclude. Thank you.
It's been a win-win situation for the growth of nanotechnology. Now I would request Mr. Jagdish Patnankar, the Executive Chairman of Active SciTech Communications, the event curator, to give us an insight about the outcome of the event.
Thank you, Shankar. Honorable Minister, Honorable Dr. Devi Shetty, Mr. Naukant Bhatt, Mr. Anil Kumar, Dr. Ekut Kaur, and MD of KITS, ladies and gentlemen. As he rightly said, I am actually repenting that we did not plan this program in Kalinga. Even that hall would have been bursting into its seams, no doubt about that. It's indeed a great pleasure to put together such a program with the guidance and support of the Vision Group, Government of Karnataka, and all the other stakeholders. Because at the end of the 3 days, what you realize is the dream that you saw, to put together a program which creates a knowledge forum, which creates a networking platform, which creates business opportunities, which brings together academia, research, industry on the same forum, gives equal opportunity to students to engage with industry captains, and so on and so forth. To a great extent, it feels like we have fulfilled. Dr. Anil Kumar in his address gave perspective of different features of the program. But sometimes, though some of the parts is not equal to the gestalt of the event, it is always good to dwell deep into the numbers, and that gives us a benchmark that we looked at and the benchmark that we will set in future. So, when we started this program, after 4 years, we were not sure about what is the kind of energy that we'll be able to bring back to Bangalore Nano, but I'm very happy to share with you that we had more than 1,000 registered delegates for this conference. For the first time, we broke that, and maybe I'm underestimating. We were actually not put together the entire numbers. If you look at the kind of profile of organizations, we had participation in this event from absolutely across India, more than 35 city representatives and more than 22 states participated in this program in various parts of this program. 11 countries were represented through conference program, through exhibition, even posters. We got some entries from the international countries, and just to name a few, we had participation from USA, UK, France, Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Korea, Japan, Russia, Poland, and Morocco. I'm very happy to see this number that we have already crossed more than 10 countries engaging with us in this particular event. Conference session, great conference with, yesterday we had 5 multiple tracks parallelly happening. I could never believe that I'll see one day when we'll have that kind of a gathering with 81 speakers addressing 41 different sessions. And this is just a nano conference we are talking about. So that's one great feature of this particular program. Exhibition, it has always been our desire that exhibition becomes a place for business, because at the end of the day, we want all this research getting translated into technologies which can be used for commercial purpose as well as for the betterment of the society. And we had, it's good to be sometimes one shot. We were 49 exhibitors. That sets us good goal. 22 startups participated in this particular exhibition, and we had registered business visitors more than 3,000 who came for the exhibition also. Halls were full, and it was another very, very exciting program. If you look at NanoSparks competition, 20 entries, 5 finalists, and the 2 will be awarded over here. And then of course, yesterday was when I take a step back and look at yesterday, felicitation of Professor C.N.R. Rao, his dedicated service to science, nanotechnology, 90 years, still going strong in science, was such an overwhelming moment for each one of us when Honorable Minister felicitated him and Mrs. Indumati Rao. One another interesting feature is the award which is given by Professor C.N.R. Rao and his family foundation. So Professor C.N.R. Rao Bangalore India Nano Science Award was this year was presented to Professor Arindam Ghosh, and this 1 lakh rupee award is completely supported by the family foundation of Professor C.N.R. Rao. And then of course there are multiple other awards and encouragement that we give. So Bangalore India Nano Innovation Award, where we actually look at the products and technologies which are showcased. And so far, I think this is the 10th year of Bangalore India Nano Innovation Award. And this year, it was a collaborative effort of JNCESR, CENS, and St. Gobind Research Institute. So the product developed by them was chosen as the best entry, and they were given the award of rupees 1 lakh, sponsored by Government of Karnataka. DST Nano Mission Fellowships, again, this is another wonderful initiative where 5 young scientists are chosen carefully by the jury and the committee, and this year 5 scientists were chosen, and not necessarily from Karnataka. That is the beauty of this state, that the award can be anywhere from India, and each one of them was presented with 50,000 rupee check and of course certificate, and they become part of this family as a result of this. And I think over the years we have recognized more than 40 such a young scientists. Professor Anil Kumar spoke about posters. It's not just about numbers, it's about the quality of posters, it's about the quality of institutions. You name the institution, the top research institutes of India or educational institutes of India, NITs, NIITs, IITs, IISc, JNCESR, CSIR labs, ICMR labs. We got participation from 70 different institutions presenting posters. These 200 posters were presented, and this year government decided to reward. Not just, the tradition is to reward and identify, of course all of them were good, but the juries carefully selected 15 poster presenters. And these poster presenters will be given 20,000 rupee check. Small money, but it is a token of appreciation. And they will be presented the award today in this function. I'm just closing, I mean I can go on going about numbers, but there are more important speeches to happen, and that is why we are here. But I mean, just to put together the final perspective, more than 400 students from 22 states again, and 2 union territories participated in Mr. Prasad, you were witness to the quiz that we put together. First 2 rounds were virtual, final round was conducted over here. And again, the winners were identified yesterday, and each one was given the award of 50,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees, and 30,000 rupees. And then, apart from all this, through Interlinks partnering tool, because at the end of the day, our objective, and this is something that I want to please share it with you, that there is the Interlinks partnering tool, and you need to use that more effectively. This year, of course, we were happy to get about 200 plus requests for meeting exchanges from researchers as well as industry and startups. And actually about 100 plus meetings took place either virtually or physically. But going forward, I would encourage all of you to participate in this B2B tool, because this is one way you can know in advance who's participating in the program and then actually use this platform more effectively to engage with researchers, industry or startups or an investor. NanoSparks, of course, is another important program that we put together, and today 2 awardees from the NanoSparks will also be awards will be presented to that. So with that, I conclude my event report, and I'm sure with your support and as you spread the word about this entire event, because one last piece that I want to tell you is about its social media presence. I mean, just to give, and it is you who has done it possible because of social media engagement. And these numbers are unbelievable. We have 83 lakh impressions through social media for Bangalore India Nano. 76,000 unique clicks, 1,35,000 engagements. Youngsters know these terminologies, even I learned it over the period. And video views of more than 1,51,000. And this event, and another thing that we not only stream some of the sessions online, every session is recorded. We will be editing it and we will be putting it on the website. So few days down the line, you will be able to view, of course, the edited version of these sessions which were conducted during these 3 days of the event. Thank you very much.